Okay, more planes loaded, so let's do it again. Don't need to explain why I'm doing this anymore. Okay, now the first aircraft we're going to bring is some fighters over here, which are going to be some Soviet Yak-1s. We're dealing with more Yaks later in this video. This one's just for the engine sound, but later we'll be showing the new sounds for the CFCS machine gun. Alright, that's the sound of the Klimov engine there. Okay, now next thing we're going to be bringing in here is a German aircraft. It's the Messerschmitt Bf-110 C7, which is a ground attack version of the C4 that was used earlier on in the Battle of Britain as a heavy fighter. Mainly used as I said, ground attack on the Eastern Front, far more effective in that than it was as a heavy fighter, although the later variants were used as night fighters with some success. So the main reason for bringing this in is the new sounds I've added for the various German cannons and machine guns. They did sound rather different to their Allied counterparts. So here you'll be hearing the MGFF 20mm cannon and the MG17, I believe, 7.92mm machine gun.
Luftunterstützung unterwegs.
There we go, the much deeper, almost pneumatic sounding MGFF, which of course had a much lower muzzle velocity than the British Hispano, which is why the sound was much deeper. So again, off to get more planes, be right back. Right, well this time we're going to be bringing in another fighter, the Messerschmitt Bf-109F 4R1 Friedrich. Bringing this one to demonstrate the MG151 15mm light cannon and the MG151/20, which is the 20mm kind of heavier cannon version, as you'd say. Two very different guns, really, in the way they sounded due to the shells they fired. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring that one in.
Alles klar.
Right, and as you could hear there, firstly was the slightly higher pitched 151 15mm, then came the booming 20mm, and followed by a short rattle, which was the 7.6mm MG17s. So there you go, you can see very different sound to their Allied counterparts. Right, now this time we're going to be bringing in some bigger guns, namely the Messerschmitt 262 Sturmvogel, which is the ground attack version. Simply easy, again it's ground attack, so I can guarantee when the weapons are going to fire. Armed with 2, though normally in the more common Schwalbe version you're armed with 4, in this case 2 30mm MK103 cannons, which pack quite a punch and are known as the pneumatic hammer, which for reasons you'll probably realise soon. Okay, so let's get this started.
Auf zu den Wolken!
Pneumatic sound. and finally, a far more sedate affair. This will be the Polikarpov I-15, which is the precursor to the I-153 and I-16, which were the main fighters of the Spanish Civil War. It was used mainly as a ground attack aircraft by the late 30s, mainly at Kekala and Gol, and some parts on the eastern front and the more rural areas. The main reason we're using it is because it's only armed with CFCS machine guns, which gives me the chance to show you that sound effect. So, here we go.
Чистого неба! Попадание!
As you could hopefully hear there, the CFCS had a far higher rate of fire than most weapons in the period, so quite a rapid fire. Later superseded by its development, which is the Shevak cannon, 20mm. Right, well, I think that's just about it for our little video. So, until next time, when I decide to make some more sounds, or maybe even do a let's play. So, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Carly. Am I right? And a big shout out to Tim Gardner, who will no doubt tease me for this video, and to Alex Rat, who's the terror of the ladies. Indeed, Rat is right. Bye for now.